So when hiring a roofer, you need to make sure that they're a fun guy and that you like them a lot. All dad jokes aside, do algae, moss, and other roof growths cause roof damage? The answer is yes, depending on the situation. It all depends on the moisture level on your home, the tree coverage, the other things that are coming on here. So whether you have black streaks or organic material on the roof, all of these things play into what the effects eventually could be. If you're not cleaning your roof, you're not maintaining it, you're gonna have probably some type of growth. But that's not always the case. If you have a large amount of sun exposure and not a lot of moisture, usually that is not a good environment for these things to grow. So if you're in the middle of a field with lots of sun, no trees, and your roof dries off quickly, you're probably not going to have most of those things. Sometimes though, even if you're in an open field and have lots of sun, since we're in the northern hemisphere here, you might have black streaks on the north side. That is what's called blue-green algae. And that's because the north side of your roof is not getting sun exposure all the time, depending on the time of year or the pitch of your roof. So how is that prevented? And what does that do? Typically, blue-green algae does not necessarily destroy your roof. And it is preventable by installing shingles that have zinc borate in them or installing zinc strips. So, and a lot of new shingle manufacturers actually have algae warranties now. So typically if you have black streaks, it's probably an older shingle. You can also hire someone to wash that off as well. But when we're talking on the other end of the spectrum, the mold, the lichen, the moss, those actually are very detrimental to your shingles and the life of your roof. Whether or not you have shingles, cedar shakes, etc. Number one, if they're growing there, that means there's organic material that they're getting into and creating and living off of. So, as you can see, that little growth that was on there has a little bit of organic material on the backside. But if you take a little bit closer look at the shingle where it came off, it's obviously moist still, but what we'll end up seeing probably once it dries out is that it has been eating into this shingle and actually deteriorating the shingle and using it as fuel to grow. If you feel that your roof may have been damaged by all these things, we would be happy to help to come out, let you know whether or not we think it just needs a cleaning and we can refer you to a proper professional for that, or if it is needing replacement. This is Josh with Northface Construction. I hope this video was useful and I look forward to seeing you next time.